name's Jeff P. Jeff File. It's my full name, but it's hard to spell, so I just go with Jeff P. Always drawn. I don't know. I feel like I had a little bit of a knack for it, and but then I did end up going to film school for some reason. Thought it would be a good idea. Put myself in debt forever, but I never got tattooed until I actually got into tattooing, and did my first tattoo on myself in my apprenticeship. To begin with, I was fortunate enough to be friends with these guys in Brooklyn who owned Smith Street Tattoo. It was Steve Boltz, Burt Crack, Eli Quinters, and Dan Santor, who are all amazing tattooers. I had a friend who moved to Portland. We were like visiting Portland and decided to move out here 2 years before we actually made the move. In 2 years, we're going to move to Portland. So I gave my job 2 years notice, which was, I think, plenty of time to find a replacement. My favorite thing about tattooing is it's got a really strong tradition to it, and to kind of become a part of that tradition and take from it and hopefully add to it in some way, and kind of viewing yourself in that timeline somewhere, I think is really cool. We all have different styles here, but they're all kind of rooted in a traditional style of tattooing, whether it's Joe doing Polynesian designs, Jason does a lot of Japanese inspired stuff. Ross does a bit of the Japanese and also does a lot of the American traditional like I do. Just come on in, say hi. You don't have to get tattooed if you come in. You can just come in and look around. And we'll be happy to help you out.
My name is Joe Lerald. Before tattooing, I was painting a little, mostly just pencil and charcoal and things like that, and doing hand-rendered architectural design. I moved to South Lake Tahoe for a while. I was tattooing there. I became friends with Jason, and he was talking about how he was going to be making a move to Portland and opening a shop in Portland. The shop opened in November of '09, so it's been 3 years. I prefer to work in the traditional Polynesian. I was lucky to have that extensive apprenticeship, and was able to get this knowledge that a lot of people don't have access to. But people do. They stumble with searching for that exact tattoo, and it's not out there.
My name is Joel Baca, and I designed kitchens for a living before tattooing. How I got into tattooing was I started getting tattooed by Jason Kendall, the guy who owns this tattoo shop. And I got tattooed by him for a little over 2 years before I started working for him. Well, I ended up working here in Portland because I had started working for Jason in San Francisco. When he decided to move to Portland, it seemed like the natural progression, Really love Japanese tattooing, and a lot of sort of American traditional, anything that's got a good history. We really encourage people to come in with the ideas, but also to understand that there is a nature to tattooing just like anything else, and so we do have a responsibility to make it great for you, whatever steps we have to take in order to do it.